The blue and red flag of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea is fluttering like the pulsation of heart beating with patriotism and the great soul and breath of Korea. Along with the national flag, the spirit of Korea is demonstrated all over the world. The year 2019 is filled with unprecedented world-startling events. The respected Supreme Leader Kim Jongun conducted his energetic external activities in the limelight of the world. In his New Year address for 2019, he clarified the stand of foreign policy of the Workers' Party of Korea and the DPRK government to keep bolstering up unity and cooperation with the socialist countries and develop relations with all countries that are friendly to the DPRK under the ideals of independence, peace and friendship. He made the journey of friendship and peace as the first step of the new year 2019.
Kim Jong-un, Chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and Chairman of the State Affairs Commission and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, visited the People's Republic of China between January the 7th and the 10th, Juche 108 or 2019, at the invitation of Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China and President of the People's Republic of China. The top leaders exchanged profound and candid views on further strengthening and developing the friendship and solidarity, exchange and cooperation between the two parties and the two countries in conformity with the demand of the times, and on the international and regional issues of common concern. They expressed mutual understanding, support and solidarity to the independent stance maintained by the parties and governments of the two countries in the field of external relations. 2019 is a significant year which marked the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the DPRK and China. The top leaders of the two countries had another reunion in Pyongyang between June the 20th and 21st, more than 160 days after their significant meeting early in January of the year. Chairman Kim Jong-un and President Xi Jinping promised to constantly develop the DPRK-China friendship in the new great era, according to the desire of the two parties and the two peoples.
Kim Jong-un paid an official goodwill visit to the Socialist Republic of Vietnam between March the 1st and the 2nd. Wen Phu-chong, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam and President of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, said Kim Jong-un's visit to Vietnam is the first of its kind 55 years after President Kim Il-sung's visit in 1964. Which is an expression of the stand of the Korean party and government attaching importance to the traditional friendly relations with Vietnam. Kim Jong-un said he is convinced of the vitality and wonderful future of the friendly and cooperative relations between the two parties and the two peoples established and consolidated by Kim Il-sung and Ho Chi Minh, and expressed his will to firmly defend the DPRK-Vietnam friendship, a precious legacy bequeathed by the preceding leaders of the two countries and glorified generation after generation.
Kim Jong-un visited Russia in April. Russia warmly welcomed him, who called at it for the first time. He met and talked with His Excellency Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, President of the Russian Federation, on April the 25th. The top leaders of the two countries discussed on strengthening high-level visits, including summit meeting and contact, and developing collaboration, exchange and cooperation between the governments, parliaments, regions and organizations of the two countries in diverse ways. Kim Jong-un's goodwill visit to the Russian Federation was a great event which marked a turning point in further developing the traditional relations of friendship and cooperation between the two countries, in line with the new demand of the times under the new situation.
In 2019, 2 rounds of historic DPRK-US summit meeting and talks took place, shaking the world. The second DPRK-US summit meeting and talks were held in Hanoi of Vietnam on February 27th and 28th. The respected Supreme Leader Kim Jongun had a historic meeting with Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, at Panmunjom on the afternoon of June the 30th. 66 years after the Armistice Agreement in 1953, the top leaders of the DPRK and the United States made a historic handshake at Panmunjom, a symbol of division. It was a surprising reality. World media gave wide publicity to the news of the summit meeting at Panmunjom. They meet again in over 120 days. World's attention is focused on the Korean Peninsula.
Meeting at Panmunjom is a result of the unpredictable determination and leadership ability of His Excellency Kim Jong-un and his victory-oriented disposition.
Leader Kim Jong-un displays his adroit stroke of diplomacy again.
Long live Chairman Kim Jong-un, defender of peace. The DPRK-US summit meetings and talks were an occasion that clearly showed the revolutionary stand of Korea, which does not know any concession or retreat in the principle of independence.
金正恩委员长雄才大略，虽然在世界的领袖群当中很年轻，但是处理政治事务、处理国际政治事务，显得那样的成熟，那样的老道，坚定地维护了朝鲜人民的利益。进步的人民对金正恩委员长充满着敬意。世界各国的政治家，无论是敌人，还是朋友，还是自己人，他从内心中对金正恩委员长也是佩服的。
The respected Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un has conducted his energetic external activities to defend the peace and stability of the Korean Peninsula and the region, and provide the people with an independent life and happy future. In 2019, the world saw and felt once again who is a genuine patriot and defender of justice and peace of the world.